When we cannot let go of the things that we've lost, we tend to feel pain, sadness, or an emptiness inside. Sometimes our pain could be the force to guide us toward another path. Somehow we must remember that if we love God, it is written in His Word that all things good and bad are working out for the good of those who love the Lord. The different roads that we travel in life to discover meaning and purpose were divinely laid out for us by God so that we would desire to know Him. There is nothing that happens by accident or coincidence when He is revealing things to us through His Word and mercies. The Lord has a way of using the good and the bad things that happen to us for His glory. His plan is always in motion because He desires to be included in our lives on a daily basis. We may not be able to comprehend what God is doing in our situation. Sometimes we need to stop trying to put logic to the matter and hold on to believing that He knows all things. And when we love Him, we will turn to Him. He is our refuge. Therefore, we must continue to believe in Him and give thanks and praise for everything that we go through. Consequently, He will give us rest when our souls are weary, as we reflect upon the times when many of us should have been charged guilty for something we did wrong, but instead we were given mercy and grace. There have been times when we weren't always honest about some things, but we still received mercy. When we chose to go our own way instead of following the Holy Spirit's promptings, things still worked out in our favor. Let's face it, if God was not on our side, there's no telling where we'd end up. We should never allow what we've gone through to hold us back from telling our testimony. The things that we're willing to share about the journey gives hope and strength to others and lets them know that they can make it through too. The Lord has done a lot for us, and we're His witnesses to the world. It gives Him glory to know that we're grateful for everything that He does for our family and friends. The fruit of our prayers has been effective because He continues to show us love. So it doesn't matter how wealthy, successful, influential, or beautiful we may become, He shows no partiality nor favoritism towards us. We are all flawed human beings and will never be able to live a perfect and spotless life. By having status and power, it still doesn't blind God's eyes because He sees us for who we really are. But it is evident that we need each other's love, so we may experience how God feels about loving us unconditionally. When we experience love, it helps us to grow into compassionate human beings. There are times when we may feel completely helpless, alone, and in need of someone to support us while we're going through a storm, an illness, event, or bereavement of a loved one. It does the soul well when we are connected to other people that care about us and are willing to pray and stand by our side. As believers, we know that there's a mighty God working behind the scenes in our lives, mending all of the pieces to the brokenness, sorrow, struggles, pain, and suffering. Thank you for listening.